रंग रंगीलो मेरो प्यारो राजस्थान कद आगिरो कद बीकानेर नमस्कार केसरिया बालम आवो पधारो माने देश चंदा गोरीरा
When it comes to gender inequality, how is it manifested in the society? Like, how does it work? Like,
So it works as in, for a girl from the childhood, firstly choosing the school, the parents prefer girls' school. From school up to the college, they have to literally hide from their parents if they have some friend who is a boy. Like literally, sometimes they will save their numbers by some girl's name so that the parents cannot get to know about it. And if I talk about the rural area, they're not being allowed to study post 8th standard. If you're not studying well, go and get married. And that's it. The families doesn't celebrate birthdays of their daughters. Yeah. So they celebrate birthdays only of their sons. It's gender inequality is, it's deeply rooted.
so we'll just leave. We are kind of stopping their customers and stealing their place. We'll go do some window shopping and carry on from there. I don't like these new 100 rupee notes.
Yeah, they
It
look
looks
like
like
a
it's
rainbow.
Ujala. Thank you.
Let's go.
Come, let's go. Are there any other places that you see that?
Gender inequality? Maybe you can say during office time equal pay.
Okay.
Yeah, that is also. And even I have gone through that personally.
Okay.
So yeah, when I applied at an organization, I won't disclose the organization's name.
That's okay.
Yeah. There was one other guy also.
Okay.
And he didn't have any experience. And he was just a college fresher.
Okay. Imagine just out of college, a newbie.
Yeah. And I was already working like since 2-3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. I applied, I got selected, he also got selected. My pay was much less than him.
His pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally. Okay. On that day, I realized, wow, dude, even in the social development sector where we say, we should work for this, we should work for that. And I'm facing that same situation.
Do you think that women actually are given even the opportunity to work?
No.
Like,
No.
you don't even have to think for a second to say that.
No, not at all. In fact, when I started working, like in that organization, of course, so there was one guy who straight away said, if this ma'am is my head, I won't work. Why? I'm a female, right? Old mentality.
The audacity, he has to say that.
Yes, he said it and he resigned, imagine.
He resigned?
He was not ready to work.
Like, the more we read about it, I feel like these certain practices, these certain approaches that we have, people always find a religious connect to it to make it look very solid and been like it's been there, so we have to do it.
Yeah.
But with time, we have to change and we have to make some alterations and have to take a look at it as to this particular practice or this particular thing, if it was proposed, in what context was it proposed?
Yes.
And is that context still applicable now? And do we have to be so, do we have to really cut, copy, paste it here? Doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Should we stay in a shade? We'll just go find shade here. So I'm meeting a girl from Rajasthan.
Okay.
She faces discrimination inside her own household between her and her brother. And she has no support from the family. She faces a lot of harassment within the household itself.
Okay.
So I'm meeting her today,
Okay.
like later today, to understand how she deals with it better.
Yeah.
So
when I born, before seeing me, my father was not happy. because he wanted a male child. My brother comes first, and after that, अगर space है, then I'll come. My family never celebrated my birthday, but since the birth, my brother's birthday is celebrated like a function basically. In everything, in studies, even when my brother wanted to go out for study, my father said, "Okay, go." No issues at all. But when it comes to me, they have so much excuses, like you are not good in that subject, we are not like comfortable in letting you go out and study. नहीं बेटा, we are very protective for you, हमें डर लगता है. But the thing is, I like since now, like अभी तक समझ में नहीं आया कि प्रोटेक्टिव होना और डाउट करना दोनों में डिफरेंस होता है. बट दे आर मोर इन डाउट देन प्रोटेक्टिव. वेन एवर आई टॉक टू अ बॉय, दे सेड नहीं, गलत है. माई मदर इज लाइक कि पक्का कुछ ना कुछ होगा. एंड आई वाज लाइक नहीं, फ्रेंड होते हैं, फ्रेंड्स डू एग्जिस्ट. बट वेन इट कम्स टू माई ब्रदर, इवन ही इज लिविंग आउटसाइड like since 10 years, but they are like, he is our like very सीधा साफ सुथरा बच्चा, and you are like तूने बहुत कुछ किया है. They trusted my brother who was never there for them. तुमको कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते, तुम जो डिसीजन लोगे तुम गलत लोगे, because you are a girl. and बचपन से यही सुना है कि शादी करना है, दूसरे के घर जाना है, this is not your house. and मैं यही सोचती हूँ, मेरा घर कौन सा है. आपका लव भी कंडीशनल आ जाता है कि तुम अगर हमारे अकॉर्डिंग रहोगे देन वी लव यू. इफ़ तुम अगेंस्ट थोड़ा भी जाओगे या तुम थोड़ा सा बाहर निकलना चाहोगे, नहीं, तुम नहीं कर सकते हो, तुमको अलाउड नहीं, बिकॉज सोसाइटी डजंट अलाउ यू. एंड कहीं जाना है तो दे आर लाइक कि बता के जाओ, एंड इफ़ आई डिडंट कम ऑन टाइम तो बवाल हो जाता है उस चीज़ को लेके. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू माई ब्रदर, वो बिना बताए जाएगा, डजेंट मैटर. वो रात को 12 बजे भी आएगा, डजेंट मैटर, बिकॉज वो अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ गए. आई डोंट ट्रस्ट माई ब्रदर बिकॉज he did some wrong things with me in my childhood. So, but even after that, I started coping up with this thing because I know that अगर मैं वीक पढ़ूंगी तो कुछ होना नहीं है, कोई स्टैंड नहीं लेने वाला है, सीधी सी बात है, कोई नहीं लेता स्टैंड. And when I told my parents about that, they said that कि बेटा बचपन था, but I don't think so कि 10th 11th क्लास में कोई छोटा बच्चा होता है.
And what age gap do you guys have?
He is 2.5 years older than me.
So you were also kind of entering pre-teens, and he was like almost in
I
teens.
was that time, like when it started, I was
So it was for
in 6th or 7th class maybe.
So that is in your teens.
But it was going on till 11th and 12th.
It's such a long time, for almost
Yeah,
like 6
because
years.
when he started living outside, तो वो तो बचपन नहीं था, आपने उसको बाहर भेजा पढ़ने के लिए. बचपन में आप नहीं भेजोगे ना अपने बच्चे को बाहर. Even after that things are happening, when I told them, they said कि
So whenever he used to come back,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, even I have history of harassment from family itself, and from family, outside family, I have 3 to 4 instances of really bad harassment, and one of that did last for like a month, and I know how taxing that gets to you. Like for me, like even thinking about it just makes me extremely uncomfortable. मुझे कभी-कभी रोना आता है.
It makes us traumatized.
It's like a ghost always behind you,
Yeah,
and it कभी नहीं जाता.
कभी नहीं जाता.
कभी नहीं जाता. And I don't know how you had to stay in the same house and you have to still stay in the same house.
It is very hard for me since 2 years, like since lockdown. Since 10 years he is living outside. तो ठीक था, कभी कभी आ रहा है, बट अभी घर में रहना.
So did you resist when he, like, were you in a
The
position
day
to
I
resist?
started, मैं उसको ये बोलती थी, मैं पापा मम्मी को बोल दूँगी. तो once and twice he stayed back, but then again.
So what keeps you going? What keeps you strong?
my studies basically. Studies के बाद में when I interacted with the people, then समझ में आया कि यार I can do a lot for people and that makes me happy. राजस्थान में एक प्रॉब्लम और है कि यहाँ पे इतने सारे मैं केसेस सुन चुकी हूँ, लाइक मार देते हैं, टॉर्चर कर देते हैं, केसेस कर देते हैं. मैं ना सो पाई हूँ पिछले 6 से 7 महीने से. मैं सो नहीं पाती बिकॉज जब भी वो चीज़ याद आती है रात को उठ के बैठ के रोना इज़ अ वेरी नॉर्मल थिंग फॉर मी. मैं चुप ही नहीं हो पाती हूँ. मैं मेरी फ्रेंड को बोलती हूँ ना यार कि आई कांट स्टॉप, मैं रुक नहीं पा रही हूँ, व्हाट शुड आई डू, आई एम ट्राइंग बट आई कांट. तो शी सेड रो ले, शांति मिलेगी.
But you are a very strong person, and you have a job that you are good at. You have a job that appreciates
job
you.
Job is the thing which motivates me कि नहीं, you are doing good for the people, you should do.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I know you could use that. It's fine. You'll be fine. Yeah. Trust me.